alley-oop over to Benezra. What a feed to Anthony. Gets it to go.
At the free throw line.
Oh!
Hello and welcome in to Max Stern Athletic Center for today's matchup between the Wolfpack against the Wildcats. I'm Charlie Benton alongside me, Zach Tuckman. Zach, how you doing?
Charlie, it's a pleasure to be here as always. Great game we have on store for today.
Well, it's Championship Monday, and tensions are high and the stakes are high. So how did both of these teams get here today?
Yeah, for the higher seeded, the number 2 Wolfpack. So they started off on Thursday. They beat MTA in a close game, maybe closer than they would have wanted, not on Friday and on Sunday. Dug themselves a deep hole, a double-digit deficit against TBC and Mag and David, but still fought their way back to victory. And on the other side, for the DRS Wildcats, a couple of big wins. First, they beat the Hewlett Panthers. Then they beat the Shanghai Firehawks in an upset. And then yesterday, taking down in comeback fashion, the SAR Sting.
All right, so that's how they got here. What are they going to have to do today to win the game?
Yeah, I think it's going to be whoever handles the other team's press better. Both the teams like to press. Valley Torah presents a little bit of a size mismatch for the Sierra Wildcat team. That could be the big story in today's game.
All right, so who's it going to be for both of these teams tonight? Who are going to have to step up?
Yeah, for the Wolfpack, you have to go with your big guy, Johnny Dan. He does it all for this team. Shoots really efficiently from the field. He gets a lot of rebounds. He's the guy for them. On the other side, Ari Ivry's been a superstar all tournament, scoring over 20 points in 2 of their games. He's the guy for them. When they need a bucket, he's your guy. Look for him to score a lot today.
All right, there you have it. We got tip-off. We got basketball coming up next. It's Championship Monday. You're not going to want to miss it.
Step It Up is not your typical basketball camp. We produce unbelievable results. You will get better here. You will get better as a person. You will get better as a player. That's the Step It Up way.
Hello and welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. I'm Charlie Benton, joined alongside by Zach Tuckman. And Zach, it's Championship Monday.
Yeah, Championship Monday. This is what every Yeshiva League, or non-Yeshiva League, every Jewish high school kid dreams about. Playing in a Tier 1 championship game in the Max Stern Athletic Center. And what an atmosphere we have on tap for today.
Yeah, it looks like most of the greenhouse is here from DRS.
Yeah, someone liked my line from yesterday. We have a full greenhouse effect in the Max Stern Athletic Center today. They haven't been so strong the last couple of days. I mean, class on Thursday, class on Friday. Sorry, Moshe Weinberger on Thursday, class on Friday. Sunday a little bit more, but today I think Rabbi Kamnetsky, decked out in his DRS hockey jersey, make an exception.
All right, we're going to send it down to the PA announcer. Hello and welcome back into the booth. Thank you, Rabbi Berman, for those inspirational words pre-championship. The starting lineups are sponsored by the Yeshiva University Office of Admissions. As you start your college journey, make sure you visit us online to check out all the great events and opportunities we have for YU students. We're going to start with the DRS Wildcats, the number 4 seed. Number 10, Ava Dubin. Number 14, Ari Ivry. Number 15, Isaac Thurm. Number 23, Tyler Ingelberg. And number 31, Isaac Salomon.
Yeah, a lot of good talent on this DRS starting lineup. They're a little bit undersized in today's matchup, but like we said in the pregame, look out for Ivry. He's the leader of this pack. But also as well, you have to check out early how the mobility of Isaac Salomon's ankle is. He hurt himself yesterday, played through it, but still a little bit of a limp into his step. Check out for him. And if Ezra Dubin and Thurm could step up and hit their shots, Valley Torah might be in trouble.
And now for the number 2 ranked Valley Torah. Number 2, David Paz. Number 3, Naomi Yuchas. Number 22, Johnny Dan. Number 14, Gabriel Rabibo. And number 32, Ethan List.
Yeah, for Wolfpack, Johnny Dan's your guy. Look out for him. He does it all. He shoots at a very efficient, high percentage, and he gets a lot of offensive rebounds for his team. But it's not just a one-man show for them. The big thing to look out for is Valley Torah's size. Johnny Dan 6 feet, Ethan List 6'1", Yucha 6'1", Rabibo 6'2". That's a lot of size for DRS to compete with when they only have one kid in their starting lineup above 6 feet.
Well, for DRS this whole entire tournament, it's been the press. That's what's been getting other teams flustered, speeding up offenses, getting steals. You think the press is going to be able to work today against the pack?
It's going to be very difficult. DRS, like you said, they've been speeding up teams. Valley Torah likes to go at a quick pace, though, so I don't think that'll bother them so much. And on top of that, DRS, like I said, Tanya Englander, the tallest for the starting lineup at 6'1". Valley Torah's entire starting lineup outside of David Paz above 6 feet, so I don't think it will really affect them. And especially the ability to see over the DRS defenders is going to make breaking this press a lot easier. I think DRS might struggle against the Valley Torah press more than Valley Torah does against theirs.
Players exchanging pleasantries before the game. Sportsmanship, obviously, a big theme here at Sarachek. The court is littered with talent. The fans are ready. The players just about ready. Referees are ready. We're ready. It's the championship, and we're underway here in the Max Stern Athletic Center, and the pack's going to take it up.
And this plug there, Valley Torah winning the tip. Like we said, size going to play a factor throughout this entire game.
It's Dan. Gives it up to Paz. Miyuchas a deep 3. Bottom.
Yeah, Miyuchas can shoot the basketball. He's played very well in yesterday's game. Miyuchas had 12 points. That's his first 3 of the day, and that's a good-looking start for the Wolfpack. They've started off slow their last 2 games.
Isaac Thurm now for DRS. Dubin drives left. Goes up with the right and finishes.
And that's big for Ezra Dubin. Yesterday, against SAR, he's one of their best players. He really struggled, but for him to get on the board, I always say this, you want your supporting cast to help out your star players in a championship game. Good start for Dubin.
Outside, Dan open. He'll take all 3 of those.
Yeah,
it's not Dan, pardon me. That was
Ethan List can really shoot the basketball as well, and for Valley Torah to come out 2 for 2, that's a huge start for them and their confidence.
It's Thurm. Inside to Solomon. He's got a double, a deuce.
Yeah, great offensive start, back and forth game already.
Full court pass, Ivry deflects the ball away, but it's staying with the Wolfpack.
Yeah, Noah Mayucha showing off the arm there. But great deflection there by R. Ivry, and Solomon checking out of this game only 1 minute and 21 seconds in. Coach Stein must not like what he sees out of the mobility, but a big opportunity now for Ari Safra to take his spot early in this game.
Miyuchas, a catch and pop. Hits off the 6th defender, and it's going the other way.
Yeah, that one actually looked like it might have gone in, but DRS will take all the help they can get here today. But Valley Torah, this is now DRS's first time we'll probably be able to see them against the Valley Torah press. Set up and ready to go. Let's see how they fare.
Isaac Thurm, point guard for DRS, so quick. A tough guard. Could oftentimes beat the press on his own. It's Safra's first touch of the game. Thurm thought about it.
They're giving him that. He's got to shoot that. It's going to help him drive right past them in the future. But if he's not going to pose that threat, they're going to sag off him all game long.
Thurm's got it with 15. Gives it inside to Ivry. Lay doesn't go. Didn't hit the rim. Englander's putting it back up. He gets fouled.
You'll see on the replay, Ivry misses the layup, but Tawny Englander there. He's lost a lot of minutes recently to Judah Leifer, but Englander proving his worth there, draws the foul. That's going to be Gabriel Rabivo's first. And if DRS can get some of these bigs for Valley Torah in foul trouble, that will bode well for them. DRS likes to play a game of small ball. If they can get Valley Torah into a smaller game, I think DRS has the advantage.
Englander good on the first. Free throws in a championship game, so important. And we're tied early on.
Yeah, both these teams look ready to go. Absolutely no nerves on both sides. That's exactly what you want to see. Both these coaches clearly prepared these teams very well.
Johnny Dan. Cross-court pass, a little dangerous. And Paz gets fouled trying to split defenders.
That's fortunate for Paz. Really had nowhere to go. Good trap there by DRS. But the trap was just not close enough together, and therefore Paz able to split. He draws the foul on Isaac Thurm. That's something to keep an eye out for, one of DRS's best defenders.
That's an offensive foul. It's going to go on Ethan List.
Another foul there. Ezra Dubin, good job there. Trying to get over the screen. Ethan List just extends a little bit too far, and that's a great call there by the referee, as you'll see here. A little bit of a hip check on Dubin.
Dubin at the top of the key. To Safra. Thurm takes it left. Scoop, lay, finish.
Great play there by Isaac Thurm. The speed beats Miyuchas to the 10, but I like what Miyuchas is doing, forcing Isaac Thurm left. We've yet to see him use his left hand all tournament, but the speed, just killer there.
Dan. That's bottom. Johnny Dan.
Yeah, they're showing you the value of a three-point basket. Valley Torah, three-pointers. DRS, 4 two-pointers, or 3 and 2 free throws, but Valley Torah in the lead. If they keep shooting like this right now, 3 for 4, DRS is going to be in for a long night defensively.
Valley Torah coach does not seem too thrilled with the defense right now.
Yeah, DRS has blown past them a couple times, and Ari Ivry is not even on the scoreboard yet, so that's a good sign for DRS early on. If your star player is not scoring, you're still having no problem scoring offensively.
Englander. Ivry. Dubin pulls up. That's a triple. No good. Miyuchas down to Dan. He's got no one in front of him.
That's lazy by DRS to get back on defense. No one there. And Valley Torah, like we said, they don't mind running. They show you that there. Johnny Dan, the leak out. And Valley Torah really nothing to worry about on the glass. Big size advantage. They can throw their point guard out there all day long.
It's Thurm. And Miyuchas is draped on Ivry. So Dubin's going to have to do it. Loses the handle. And fouls number 14, Gabriel Rabivo. Good stifling defense there by the Wolfpack.
Like you said, they're draping Ivry all around the court, but Ivry's not one to force his shot. He's going to look for his teammates until he really needs to start getting going. But Ezra Dubin drives the lane. Ball taken away from him. Good defense by Valley Torah since, like you said, Coach Schwartzberg was not happy with the effort. Much better the last 2 possessions.
It's Miyuchas outside. Almost stolen.
But you don't want to gamble there.
That's a 3 bottom. Another 3. Ethan List is 2 of 3.
Yeah, that's 4 3-pointers now for Valley Torah. And then all started with that gamble. If you gamble, you're leaving your teammates out to dry. And an easy 3-point shot in rhythm again for Valley Torah.
Safra off the bounce. gets that one to fall.
Yeah, remember, Isaac Solomon not in the game. He's sitting close to the coach. That's usually a sign that he might come back in the game. But either way.
Another one. Little strong. Oh, but Dan there on the cleanup.
And that's what DRS is going to have to do. They're going to need to box out this Valley Torah team. They're very big. Johnny Dan especially has got 7 points now. Tremendous on the offensive glass. That's going to be a problem for Wildcats all game.
Ivry draws the foul. Ooh, offensive is called.
That's a really tough call. I thought Ivry did a great job avoiding the charge. We'll see on the replay here. Miyuchas didn't. Okay. Either way, doesn't matter what I think. Ari Ivry, first foul. That's something to keep an eye on. And DRS going to set up their press. Down by 6 early, though. Valley Torah, we talked about it before. A couple of slow starts in a row. They're on pace for almost 80 points already in this game.
That's quick math right there. Paz is going to slow it down.
It's more than that. It's probably close to 100, actually.
Miyuchas. List, an open 3. A little short. Dan on the follow. He gets fouled by Thurm. He'll get a couple shots.
Yeah, that's just tough. Rebounding once again by Valley Torah. Coach Schwartzberg knows that he has a size advantage. I think that might be part of the strategy with shooting 3-pointers. It's like you're going to make the 3-pointer, and if you miss, you know you have a good chance of getting the offensive rebound either way. But something to think about here for DRS. Isaac Thurm, 2 early fouls here. Arguably your best defender, your most important defender. He's got 2 fouls. Isaac Solomon's still on the bench after that first minute and a half, not in the game. So that's 2 of your better players potentially out of this game, or Isaac Thurm not going to be able to play as aggressively on the defensive end.
Dan hit the first, and he's a little strong on the second, but he's going to get his own rebound. Stepped out of bounds, so it's going DRS's way.
Yeah, Johnny Dan, though, 8 quick points to start this game. He's the player to look out for Valley Torah. He's been doing it all. He's been finding open teammates, but the Valley Torah supporting cast has really stepped up here. List hit a 3, Miyuchas hit a 3. And DRS is going to have to get going.
A quick turnover, and Dan finishes.
And now he's up to 10, just like that, matching DRS total. Not a good start here for the Wildcats. They have to tighten up on the defensive end.
And that's a quick timeout by DRS. And Valley Torah is hyped. Nice finish inside there by...
Yeah, I mean, in a championship game, you really can't throw lazy passes like that. It's Johnny Dan in a one-man press on the top against 3 DRS Wildcats, and just a lazy pass leads to the steal. And that's 2 points for Valley Torah. Extending the lead to 9, Coach Stein has seen enough.
NCSY Summer is the premier summer trip provider for Jewish teens across the world with over 20-plus programs spanning the U.S., Israel, and Europe. NCSY Summer has a program for you. Visit summer.ncsy.org to learn more and choose your summer experience today. So an ideal start for Valley Torah, and not exactly how DRS wanted to get things going.
Yeah, not exactly how I think when Valley Torah was envisioning last night how they wanted the start of this game to go, I think 19 points in the first 5.5 minutes is probably even better than they could have possibly expected. DRS defense has really had little to no resistance. Even when they've missed their shots, they've cleaned up on the offensive glass, and DRS is going to be in for a long night or afternoon if they don't figure that out.
It's Thurm inside to Englander, misses the layup. Rebounded by Miyuchas.
Yeah, you can't miss opportunities like that in a big game like this. Every possession's important, every shot's important.
Miyuchas a triple. That doesn't look great. Rebounded by
Ironically enough, this is the score yesterday. DRS was beating SAR 19-10 before SAR went on a big run to take the lead. But also yesterday, DRS comfortable with coming back. They were down by 10 points in the fourth quarter. No issues there.
Ivry pumps.
Yeah, Ivry's only taking that one reverse layup. Want to see him try to get going. Maybe that'll help some of his teammates out.
Isaac Thurm resets. There's 10 on the shot clock.
Remember, DRS not comfortable with the shot clock. We're only their 5th game.
Dubin. Off bounds. That's a 2. That'll count for 2. Nice shot there. Dubin.
That's what we need. Ezra Dubin, a really good shooter. Hasn't shot it so well recently, but...
Dan takes it himself. No good. Safra on the rebound. And Thurm looking to push. Thurm. Tries a Euro step. Doesn't go. Ball tapped out. Safra's got it. Pulls up from the foul line. No good.
But really good hustle there by Ari Ivry. Stafford just can't hit the jump shot. He hit one earlier. He's a good mid-range shooter, but no dice on that one.
Paz will set it up. It's List.
Thurm's got to be really careful. He's already got 2 fouls. A third one would put him at the bench for sure the rest of the half.
Ivry on the steal. Dubin's got it.
2-on-1. Yes, Ivry.
Inside to Ivry, who goes up and finishes with the left.
Yeah, he's not going to miss that one.
Ari Ivry on the board. 5-point game.
And Dubin, you don't want to foul if you're Dubin. DRS has a good opportunity. Well, they got the 2 for 1 if they want it.
That's a triple, no good. So
back.
List started off the game pretty hot. It's cooled off a little bit.
Yeah, you got to expect some of these threes. They're going to regress to the mean at some point. Great pass there, but that's Noah Miyuchas' first foul. Good call over the back there. Isaac Thurm, excellent box out. And now DRS a chance to hold for 1. You've seen teams not hold for 1, and it comes back to bite them. But DRS down by 5. You don't want to go into the end of this quarter down by anything more than 5. You want a chance to cut this to 3 or 2. That's exactly what I'm doing if I'm Coach Stein. If I can break this press, I'm holding it at half court and run my sets with about 10 to go.
So Thurm's got it. Benone checked on for Valley Torah. Thurm's looking to attack. Luckily, Ivry's got it and throws it away.
That's going to be backcourt.
Touched by Lifer, just checked on for DRS.
Yeah, Lifer was jogging a little bit. Then he saw the Valley Torah player coming after him who would have had a layup. So smart play there by Judah Lifer. But once again, I'll mention it again. An opportunity to hold for 1. Isaac Thurm attacking with 25 seconds to go. Not what you're looking for. Now Valley Torah, who does play with a shot clock, more accustomed to this. I assure you they're going to try to hold for 1. And now a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Miyuchas is going to try it a little earlier on. No good. Ivry's got the board, and he's got Thurm.
Thurm with speed, of course.
1-2, up and finish. 1 second on the clock. Miyuchas is going to have to heave it. Ooh, hits the rim, and that's the end of the first quarter. Valley Torah up 19-16. Second quarter coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. An entertaining first quarter. Valley Torah up 3 on DRS. Team shot well, got a little sloppy at the end, but DRS closed out that quarter strong.
Yeah, DRS, like we were talking about before, Valley Torah shot really well at the beginning of the game. You can't expect them to shoot that percentage from 3-point range all day long. I think that's good for DRS, but the most important thing, of course, boxing out against a bigger team and not being sloppy offensively. We saw Isaac Thurm get out in transition, but something to look for in the second quarter. Isaac Thurm, remember, 2 fouls, very important player for DRS. If he picks up a third, they might be in trouble on the defensive end.
Dubin, Safra, Ivry in the corner, pops, a little strong.
He rushed down a little bit, but Ivry a quick release. No one on his team is going to complain about him shooting that shot.
It's Daniel Hirsch on the rebound, number 0 for the Wolfpack. It's Dan. Cross court. And Miyuchas is going to reset with 15 to go on the shot clock.
That's a smart player, but Miyuchas slow it down. Run a good set with 10 on the clock.
Inside to Hirsch. And Thurm's got a steal. And he's got Lifer. Lifer. Ooh, good hustle defense there by number 24.
If I like what DRS is trying to do, get out in transition. They haven't been throwing the ball away. They've been making smart passes in transition, trying to get out before the Valley Torah defense gets set. Great pass there by Thurm, but just better defense there by Valley Torah. Unfortunately for them, goes off of Judah Lifer.
Number 24 is Raz Vivante. Good hustle defense.
He's on the all-tournament name team as well.
Absolutely. And it's Miyuchas now. Dan. Miyuchas is going to try a deep triple. Bottom.
Yeah, he's got a good-looking shot, Miyuchas. He hit his first of the game, missed a couple after that, but that's a big one. DRS was trying to cut into the lead, trying to retake the lead, and now it's pushed back temporarily to 6.
Englander with the cross. That's not Englander. Pardon me, it's Dubin.
Yeah, Dubin's been on his game today. Had a pretty poor game yesterday offensively, but today he's come to play at 6 early points.
And Thurm causes a steal right in front of the DRS faithful, and they love it.
Yeah, that's a great call by the official, as you'll see here on the replay. Excuse me, it's the Dubin jump shot. But one of the things about it having a championship game, we have 3 officials, so a lot more court coverage here today than we've had in the past. That's very key, especially on calls like that near the sideline. 10 on the clock. Remember, Valley Torah are very accustomed to shot clock. They know exactly what they want to do at the end of a shot clock situation.
Miyuchas with 5. To Dan. He's going to pop it. And he finishes.
That's 13 for Johnny Dan. And talk about a deflating shot. Great defense for 33 seconds by DRS, and then Johnny Dan just bails you out with an incredible jumper.
Ivry to Thurm. Dan stole it for a minute. Dubin's got it. Inside to Leifer. Finds a cutting Safra. Pulls up and finishes. Nice movement there by DRS, and Miyuchas looking to push the pace.
Safra like a cornerback. Great play. DRS 3 on 2.
Ivry. Oh, a nice give to Thurm, who gets fouled to go to the line for a couple.
And remember, Safra taking the place of Isaac Solomon, who's yet to re-enter the game after a minute 20 of action. You'll see here, great catch by Safra, tapping those 2 feet, staying in bounds. And on the other end, Ivry, great let off, doesn't have the charge, and that's Miyuchas' second foul. Something to look out for. Coach Stein has left Isaac Thurm in the game. We'll see if Coach Schwartzberg leaves Miyuchas in the game with 2 fouls.
We would like to thank Dougie's for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best barbecue and grill in Teaneck, make your way to Dougie's. Go to Dougie'sBBQ.com to order. The link is in the description of this video.
Now, speaking of people coming out, Johnny Dan coming out for a second. Looks like he's got
a bloody nose.
Yeah, I was going to say a bloody nose, and that's not something that, depending on the bloody nose, that could take a little bit of a while to stop. You also cannot play with blood on the jersey, so if any of that happens, you might have to change his jersey.
We're going to send it to a quick commercial break. We'll be back. Welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. Both teams just about ready to go now.
Yeah, Johnny Dan has that bloody nose. Looks like everyone on the bench knows exactly what to do with the bloody nose. You hold your head back. That usually stops the blood, but Dan is telling his coaches he really does not want to come out of this game. Thank you, SJ Tannenbaum, with that sideline report. Just reporting it to everyone on the stream. But unfortunately for Dan, if the blood doesn't stop, the officials are not going to let him back into this game, no matter how hard he tries.
Tuck, I didn't realize you were pre-med.
I thought about it.
You thought about it
Thought about it. Thought better of it.
Well, if announcing doesn't work out for you, I think you have a bright future in medicine.
Yeah, no, I try to be well-rounded. That's what I'm going for.
Thurm shimmies, puts up the free throw, and he doesn't get it to fall. My apologies.
The question is, where is Valley Torah going to go on the offensive end now? Miyuchas hit a couple threes, but now without Johnny Dan taking a lot of the defensive attention away, DRS can kind of focus more on List and Miyuchas. Remember, Miyuchas with 2 fouls as well.
Athletic grab there by Paz. Miyuchas in the corner. It's 10 on the clock. This Wolfpack team so patient.
5 on the clock. He's going to get doubled here.
Paz baseline inside. Layup hits the rim, no good. And Safra's got it. And he's running the break. Ooh, strong left-handed dribble.
Yuka's not going to touch him with 2 fouls. Good play by Safra to go up right strong. 3-point game.
Impressive play there by Safra.
Yeah, Safra was tasked to filling in for Isaac Solomon here today. He's done an admirable job. 6 points already off the bench. It's exactly what Coach Stein wants out of his 6th man.
It's Miyuchas now. Pass inside, Leifer's got a steal. Safra.
Dubin's gonna shoot it.
Dubin, that's a deep 3. Comes up a little short. Foul's gonna be called on Safra.
Yeah, but you gotta admire the hustle there by Ari Safra. Dubin, you knew he wanted to shoot that. He's starting to feel it. Just a little bit short. Safra committing the foul. It's the 15th foul for DRS.
And don't go anywhere at halftime because we're going to have an amazing Step It Up basketball camp halftime show for you guys. Quick steal by Thurm.
Who else for DRS with the quick hands? Isaac Thurm, as quick as they come.
Thurm thought about a triple, now takes a step in
He
and
got
shoots.
fouled from behind. Got away with one there if you're Valley Torah.
And it's Miyuchas now. Off the Paz. Paz, pardon me. That's a triple and a foul. Dubin gets a foul called on him.
Yeah, on one end, missed call, I think, on Isaac Thurm getting fouled. This one a little bit more blatant. Dubin, a reckless closeout. It's not what you want to do. You want to chop your feet, they teach you, as you close out. But just full speed ahead, straight into Ethan List, who doesn't even hit the jump shot. Now 3 shots coming for Valley Torah.
First shot rims in.
Yeah, we should mention Johnny Dan back in the game. Looks like they have a little bit of a nose plug there for him. That works. But also number 23, instead, blood on the jersey. Can't play with it. Had to get a new one.
Come to Como Pizza for some great pizza, pasta, salads, and even awesome breakfast options. We will be streaming the games in-store, making it a great place to watch the games while you eat. That one's left short. Rebounds fought for. Safra's got it.
Yeah, Safra's been all over the place today. He's going to play a lot more minutes today than he was probably expecting last night.
Safra speaking up the devil. No good on the shot. Playing with so much confidence right now. List. That's a triple. No good, Dan, a little short. Ari Ivry relatively quiet early on here.
Yeah, Valley Torah has been focusing a lot of defensive attention against him, but luckily for DRS, some of their supporting cast have stepped up, taking some of the pressure off Ivry.
Light for a 3. Ooh. No good. Rebounded by Valley. Valley Torah is so confident in their offense. Never rush anything. List an open 3.
It's a great pick there by Paz to free him up.
Looked true, didn't fall. Gant's got it. List is going to try again, no good. Hits the 6th defender and it's going DRS's way.
I think the reason DRS is able to claw themselves back into this game, they've been doing an excellent job boxing out. Even when Dan got that steal there, great box out there by DRS, just didn't notice Dan coming from behind.
Ivry. Got the ball knocked out, fell to the ground.
Yeah, that was probably a travel, but referees let that one go. They could have called a foul there as well.
We play on. It's Thurm. And that ball is right through the hands of Ari Ivry.
Yeah, it's the 2nd straight time for the Wildcats. The Valley Torah defense has just been all up in their face. Sometimes the simple things like catching the ball, looking the ball into your hands, it can become so difficult. You're thinking already about your next move with all this pressure on defense.
Paz now to bring it up for the Wolfpack, and he calls out a play. Oh, good find inside. Finish by Rabibo.
Yeah, great set there by Valley Torah. Finds the open man, and now they're up 7. Closing half's very strong, very important.
Thurm got fouled.
talk about this every game, it seems like, Charlie. Closing halves, closing quarters strong, extremely important for the psychologically. That's going to be Litt's second foul. That's something to keep an eye on in the second half. But DRS, remember, they were down by 9 in the first quarter. They closed it to cut it to 3 at the end of the quarter. Another chance here. They're down by 7. If Valley Torah can extend to double digits, that would be huge for their confidence, and vice versa. DRS, they can cut it to 4 or 3. Would be huge on the other end.
Safra. It's Dubin. He's not scared to shoot it from anywhere. He drives right, throws the ball away. And DRS a little out of sorts right now on the offensive end.
Yeah, I thought Dubin was actually going to get that foul on List. It would have been big. It would have been his third. But instead, someone a little bit out of position. Dubin a little bit over the head, and that's another turnover for DRS. This Valley Torah defense has been pretty stingy, only giving up 6 points in the quarter.
Pause up to Dan. Press broken effectively.
Chance to go 2 for 1 if they hurry, but as we've seen, teams don't really like to hold for 1, even if they do go for 2 for 1.
Inside, it's Hirsch. Pause. Ooh, good no-look pass. Cleaned up by Johnny Dan.
Yeah, great pass there. Dan now with 15 points. He's got half of it for Valley Torah. DRS a chance to hold for 1 again. Last thing you want is a double-digit deficit at halftime.
It's Dubin with 17 on the game clock. Shot clock turned off. Ivry looking to get going. Takes it in left, gets fouled. They're going to call it on the ground. Of course he finished, though. Because what can't the kid do?
Yeah, he does it all, but Valley Torah clearly watched some film. That's a good call out by the official. Foul on the ground. That's going to be Valley Torah's 6th team foul, so that means the next one puts them in the bonus if DRS were to get fouled on the floor here in the last 5 seconds. But now let's see what Coach Stein draws up going into the half here.
Safra to inbound the ball. Ivry catches. Out to Thurm. He's going to have to put it up soon. Inside to Leifert. That's going to count. No good.
Yeah, a little bit rushed there for Drew Leifert, but got it up for the buzzer. Very impressive. But now DRS down by 9. Let's see what adjustments they make going into the second half.
And we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, S.J. Tannenbaum, standing by with the coach of the Valley Torah Wolfpack. S.J.
Very much, guys. I'm standing here with Coach Lior Schwartzberg of the Valley Torah Wolfpack. Coach, going into halftime, you guys are up by 9. What have you seen that you've liked so far, and what have you seen that you think needs to improve going into the second half?
I think we're playing our tempo. I think we got to be better at recognizing who's where. I think a lot of the points that they got, us giving them opportunities, and I think we just got to tighten up that defense. But we're playing at our pace. They go 7 deep, we go 8 deep, and I think if we can sustain it, and neither side has injuries, I think we have an opportunity to have a good half. But look, we've been in this position before up at halftime. We know that there's 60 more minutes, and we hope to bring it home.
Coach, we're playing it in New York against a New York team, but you got quite a fan base out here, loud, supporting you all the way from California. How much of a difference do the fans here supporting Valley Torah here make a difference in your chances of possibly bringing home the first Sarachek championship in Valley Torah history?
It's a game of energy and enthusiasm, so they're definitely helping us out. Obviously, DRS has arguably the greatest crowd I've ever seen. Not the first time I've seen them. They have a reputation. So we got Jack Terrell here and the rest of the Wolfpack.
Coach, thank you so much. Good luck the rest of the game. Lior Schwartzberg, the head coach for the Valley Torah Wolfpack. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, SJ.
That's a pretty sweet 3-piece suit, if you ask me.
Absolutely. Coming up next, we have the Step It Up Basketball Camp halftime show. At the end of the first half, Valley Torah up 31-22 on DRS. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Step It Up is not your typical basketball camp. We produce unbelievable results. You will get better here. You will get better as a person. You will get better as a player. That's the Step It Up way.
When I was in 9th grade, someone told me to give up on ball. He told me, basketball will only take you so far in life. You're not going to make it to the NBA, he said. What he was missing is that making it to the NBA isn't the only reason why we play. The game of basketball leaves you with so much more than just the game itself. The life lessons and friendships that are made while playing the game will outlive the game and can last a lifetime.
My story started with a letter in the mail. I took my first steps in New York and felt the energy all around me.
I connected with my Rebbe on the first day of Shir.
My story was learning that the mitochondria is more than just the powerhouse of the cell.
I made my painting from scratch, like really from scratch.
My roommates came here from 4 different countries. We lit one menorah together.
My story was practice every night.
Chavruta every night.
Subway rides, city lights.
In my story, my name was in the headlines.
The bylines.
The University Museum.
My story was my internship at the Supreme Court.
Dancing with the Israeli flag in Times Square.
My story was participating in the only hackathon, not on Shabbat.
The Career Center found me my first job at a top business analytics firm.
My story was becoming best friends with my chavruta.
And holding that NCAA trophy.
My story started here.
My story is just beginning.
Step It Up is not your typical basketball camp. We produce unbelievable results. You will get better here. You will get better as a person. You will get better as a player. That's the Step It Up way.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Max Stern Athletic Center. This is the Step It Up Basketball Camp Halftime Show, and we've got big news. We are excited to announce that Camp Step It Up is moving to Hobart College in Geneva, New York for summer of 2022. Camp will start on June 22nd and on August 3rd. Hobart is located just 4.5 hours north of New York City, and busing will be offered to camp from New York City and Teaneck every week. Camp is open to all boys and girls grades 3 to 12 with 1 to 6 week options available. Gorgeous camp facilities include air-conditioned rooms, indoor basketball courts, a weight room, a lakefront, a beachfront, on and near campus, lounges, and much, much more. For more information, email office@campstepitup.com or visit timetostepitup.com. So, Mr. Tuckman, an entertaining first half.
I've not been called that in a very long time.
Well, now you have.
That's fine.
But what'd you see from Valley Torah there early on, and how did they sustain it through the first half?
I mean, if you're Valley Torah, 31 points at the half, it's just what the doctor ordered. Started off strong. That's something you've struggled with the last couple of games. So I think for them, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. The three-pointers don't want to fall in love with that because, as you saw, they fell early. But then they started to go a little bit cold. But most important thing, I think, keep doing what you're doing defensively as well. They've done an excellent job on Ari Avery. No one's been able to figure him out thus far in the tournament. But they've done an excellent job. They've made other supporting casts like Safra, like Dubin. They've had to step up here today. They've done an admirable job to keep this at 9. But if you're Valley Torah, you keep doing what you're doing. And if you're DRS, I think, I said this yesterday when they were down 10, it's Ari Avery's time to step up.
All right, and we're going to send it down to SJ Tannenbaum standing by with the coach of DRS. SJ?
Thank you, guys. I'm here with Mr. Avram Stein, the head coach of the DRS Wildcats. Coach, you're down by 9 going into the second half. What have you seen in the first half that you liked? What did you see that needs to be improved? And what is the plan to shut down these powerful Valley Torah players like List, Miyuchas, and Dan going into the second half?
It's a lot of questions. I thought we handled the pressure very well. They shot very well, and we didn't rebound good enough. So we got to clean up the rebounding, defend a little better, and we'll be fine.
How much of a difference does this crowd right here make to you guys going into the second half? How much energy does it give this team going into the second half of this Tier 1 championship game?
We're a very proud school, and the kids do a great job. They appreciate it. They've been with us all season, and they'll stick with us to the end today.
Thanks so much, Coach. Good luck in the second half. Coach Avram Stein, the head coach of the DRS Wildcats. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, SJ. Coach Stein sounds so wise when he speaks.
Yeah, I could listen to that man speak all day. If you started giving a Daf Yomi shir, you know where I'm going.
Absolutely.
Obviously, we're open to more shirim than just Daf Yomi.
I was going to say, it's a pretty, that's not such a wide range.
You know, I'll listen to anything that guy's willing to put on YU Torah. Is that a plug? Am I allowed to say that? OU Torah is great, too.
I think it's actually a T4, referring to the fact that you listen to Shiurim.
I try my best. But back to basketball. Valley Torah down by 9. Very important possession here. I mean, if they can get this lead to double digits, that would be huge. First basket of this half is going to set the tempo. Valley Torah getting into double digits or DRS cutting into it to 7 or 6.
Ooh, and Thurm with the steal. How many times have I said that this tournament? Ooh, and the Euro and the lefty finish.
And that's going to set the tempo here.
But Miyuchas on the other end now. Euro himself, and he finishes. We're traveling right now. All the way through Europe.
And Ryan Terrell's loving it on the bench with that back-to-back Euro steps. But DRS has got to get back when they score. Good job by Valley Torah taking advantage there.
It's Dubin. Safra thought about a 3, thought better of it. Ivry gets a screen. He's going to pull 3. No good. Rebound, fought for. Who's got it? It's Miyuchas. For Valley Torah, he'll give it to Dan, and they'll set up the offense. Miyuchas has been very impressive this game for Valley Torah.
Yeah, he's just been the calm point guard at the point, and he's also hit a couple of big three-pointers as well.
Safra almost got the steal. Miyuchas has got it. Good ball movement. That's a triple. That's good.
Yeah, but if you're Valley Torah, DRS, you're gonna live with Rabibo taking that shot. I mean, you forced it out of List's hands. That's about as good as you can do. Great extra pass.
Lifer on the finish, assisted by Ivry.
Hey, Ivry doesn't have to necessarily score, but you have to give the ball into his hands, let him affect the game.
And right back the other way comes Paz.
And DRS is really gonna have to plug some holes in their defense. Valley Torah really efficient in the first half. Second half, they shot a great percentage so far as well. That's really going to be the key. DRS has been scoring pretty well today, but if they're not able to stop the Valley Torah attack, it's going to be a hard time coming back from this 12-point deficit.
It's Thurm. Lifer. Safra, that's a deep 2. No good. Ivry on the rebound. Goes up with the left. Doesn't finish. Rebound to Dan. Ball poked away, but he'll retain possession. Paz. Another 3. That one's way too strong. It'll be out of bounds. Going the DRS way.
Yeah, DRS crowd letting him hear it. It's usually when you respond with a scoreboard chant, but I don't know if Valley Torah has enough people to start that one up.
Something to note, Isaac Solomon on the bench in crutches. We hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's got one shoe off as well. It'd be hard to see him come back in this game, but this is Safra's time to step up. He stepped up really well in the first half, but one of your key players, top 3 players, really hard to beat a good Valley Torah team without everyone playing 100%.
Thurm gambled. Miuchas. It's a 3. No good. Rebound by the pack.
This is a big point in this game. Valley Torah up by 12. If you could extend this to 15, it's just going to feel a lot larger than 12. 12, you kind of feel like you're close to single digits. 15, a lot closer to 20 in a blowout.
Paz a 3. No good. Wolfpack's got the board. It's Rabibo, and he's fouled right away. Tenacious rebounding.
Yeah, great box out. Usually you see the defender boxing out, but Rabibo was ready for that one. He puts a great box out there on Ivry. Not really a choice but the foul. Could have called a jump ball there as well. But Valley Torah fortunate they'll retain the ball underneath. Chance to extend the lead.
Miuchas in the corner. Miuchas.
It's an impressive pass with your left hand.
Dan, that's a 3. No good. Rebound by Miuchas, and they'll get another chance. And you could shoot these 3s if you're going to grab those rebounds.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first half. Valley Torah not shy from behind the arc, but so much confidence that someone on their team is going to come with it. Unless they turn it over, DRS had a hard time all game stopping them.
Dan inside this time. No good. Ivry finally grabs the board for DRS. Almost throws the ball away. DRS is going to retain possession of the basketball.
If you give up think about how efficient DRS has to be on the offensive end. I mean, Valley Torah so many chances. They only need to go 1 for 5, 1 for 4 to match DRS. I mean, DRS really only one opportunity almost every time down. Valley Torah has been absolutely controlling the glass here in this game.
And you can see how the loss of Solomon has been affecting this game.
Hey, Solomon, excellent rebounder as well.
Nice pass inside to Safra. Safra finishes off glass.
Yeah, great find by Lifer. DRS needs a stop and a score. Make this interesting. Start to put some pressure back on Valley Torah.
It's List in the corner. Miuchas, big time 3. Rolls around the rim, no good. But of course, Wolfpack get the rebound and Hirsch finishes it off.
Yeah, that's going to be the story of this game. DRS not being able to get defensive rebounds. Valley Torah a lot of second chance points in this game.
And Englander looking to check back in for the Wildcats. It's Ivry. Catch and shoot. No good. Offensive foul on Safra.
And Ivry's just been a little bit off here. He was hitting those jump shots with ease the last couple of games, but the Valley Torah pressure. And one thing you could really do if you really want to key in on a guy is you can tire him out offensively. You can throw different bodies at him, and Valley Torah has that ability. Coach Schwartzberg said they go 8 deep. You can just keep rotating guys. Your guys aren't going to get tired, but eventually Ivry is, and then when he finally does put up that jump shot, legs a little bit tired.
Dan splits the defense, gives it inside to Hirsch, who finishes, and Ivry goes down hard. Hopefully he's okay.
I think he's all right, but Hirsch, that's 2 buckets in a row now for him. This is the time of the game against SCR where we talked about Ivry doesn't have to shoot it, but you have to give him the ball and let him make smart decisions for your team.
It's Thurm. It's Ivry. Drives baseline, gets inside and finishes.
That's what you want. Let Ivry make that decision. Either he goes up with it there or he can find a teammate. But either way, you want the ball in your best player's hands. Let him make the decision.
Almost stolen. Timeout taken by the Wolfpack. And a little bit aggressive by Paz. And the coach is going to give him an earful.
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach Schwartzberg is giving him an earful. I would probably give him an earful. You don't want to go behind the back really ever, and especially into a double team. That is not the place for that to happen. You'll see here on the replay.
I think it was more the aggression after the whistle was blown. If we see this right here, shoves Ivry a little bit.
Hard to tell, but either way, Coach Schwartzberg not happy with Daniel Paz there. Coach Schwartzberg not afraid to tell his players like it is. I think that's why they like him so much. You want someone who's going to be honest and transparent with you. And Coach Schwartzberg, an excellent coach, obviously. Yet to win a Sarachek Tier 1 championship, but he's 10 minutes and 20 seconds away from doing just that.
Paz with the ball, DRS in their press. Press broken pretty easily.
Great kick by Safra there.
Yeah, big time play by Safra preventing that.
Saved the layup, but more importantly for Valley Torah, what they've done an excellent job of against DRS press that other teams have not been able to is not only are they getting through the press, they're using it to their advantage, attacking it 2-on-1, and Coach Stein has made it very clear to us he's not interested in taking off the press at any point no matter what happens, so Valley Torah can keep using this to their advantage.
Yuchas is so impressive with the passes.
Yeah, very hard to throw that skip pass, but he's got a lot of arm strength.
That's a 3 from Hirsch, a little short. Safra's got the rebound.
Yeah, Hirsch had 4 straight points for Valley Torah, so a little bit of a heat check there.
Englander back to Dubin. It's a big possession for DRS. Dubin falling away, gets it to go. It's a 10-point game.
Yeah, he's been great today. Ezra Dubin stepped up when they needed him. Ivry's been a little bit quiet.
And takes a ill-advised foul, and he knew it.
Yeah, it's his third. Dubin always a little bit aggressive, always a little bit handsy. He like goes along that tight line very well. But now it's his third foul. He's got to be a little bit more careful. But DRS they need to stop, get it to single digits. It hasn't been single digits since the beginning of this half.
That ball's out of bounds. Staying with the Wolfpack. Didn't look like that from our angle. But nonetheless.
Thurm, I think, hit it out from behind Johnny Dan, as you'll see here.
That ball's quickly, dangerous pass. Hirsch has got it. Gives it off to Dan, who dishes to Paz, and they'll reset.
And now they're overloading the right side with their shooters. Got
offensive foul called on Rabibo. A moving screen.
This is a big opportunity for DRS. Crowd has been a little bit stale the last couple minutes. A bucket here to get it to 8 or 7 would definitely change things.
Ivry up to Thurm. Safra wants it. Thurm. Dubin just hit one on last possession. Ivry will reset. Thurm, nice crossover. Dubin's gonna have an open 3. This is a huge shot. No good, but Englander gets the board and is fouled by number 14, Gabriel Rabibo.
Yeah, it's a good shot by Dubin in rhythm. Great extra pass, just unfortunately couldn't hit them, but Tani Englander, huge rebound, and draws the foul on Dan. That's his second. We assume they're keeping the fouls from number 22 and 23 together, or else we wouldn't want him to have 10 fouls. That would not really be so fair.
Rabibo checks out of the game. List back in. List shot the ball so well at the beginning of the first quarter. Thurm inside, finishes.
Great inbounds play there. Clear mountain. Isaac Thurm, once again, that speed, just killer. 4-second differential here. We'll see what Valley Torah wants to do.
It's the corner. It's Paz.
Well, that could be a double.
And Ivry gets the steal. Shot clock turned off. He almost threw it into his own hoop. My goodness.
Great play there by Ivry. Now DRS a chance to hold for one if they want to. Really no numbers here.
Dubin leaves his feet but gives it out to Safra.
Smart play by Safra. Take it out at 10 seconds. DRS a chance to get it to 5 or 6 depending on shot selection.
Safra, Ivry, head down with the left. That's good. 1 second left. Miyuchas is going to throw up a prayer. And he misses. We got ourselves a championship game.
Yeah, what a close to that quarter by DRS. A couple big buckets, and just like that, you talked about a closing quarter strong. DRS down by 6, and Ari Ivry Great finish with the left hand, very impressive. You'll see here the double team and the steal by Ivry.
Almost put it into his own hoop, but we're going to go to a quick commercial break. It's the fourth quarter of the championship. There's nowhere else he should be. Welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center. It's fourth quarter basketball, 6-point game, Championship Monday. And did you know that each year, no less than 50 Step It Up campers compete in Sarachek, including Sarachek champions and Sarachek MVPs. And all these players right now looking to become Sarachek champions. 8 minutes separates Valley Torah. Up 6. DRS on a bit of a run, though, to end the quarter.
Yeah, DRS is down by as many as 14 in that quarter. They cut it back to 6. This is a position DRS is very comfortable in. Yesterday they were down by 10 in the fourth quarter. Not at the beginning of the fourth quarter, a few minutes into the fourth quarter against SAR. No problem for them. A little bit different animal here today with Valley Torah. But it's good to have the confidence that you know you can come back. And Ari Ivry starting to get a little bit going offensively and defensively at the end of that quarter.
Dubin to make it a one-possession game, no good. Hirsch skies high for the rebound.
And he hasn't hit a three-pointer today. He's been more in the mid-range, but every time he releases that ball, it just looks so good off of his hands.
Paz. Coach holds up a play on the whiteboard.
I think it says runner. What do you think?
I think so too. Not the greatest of handwritings.
Hope they could read it.
Yep. It's Miuchas. It's Dan. Corner. Ooh, good pump fake by Paz. Takes it inside. No good on the finish. Rebound. Fought for 1 second on the shot clock. He doesn't realize that will be a shot clock violation as the layup did not hit the rim.
Yeah, Ryan Terrell saying it hit the rim. I disagree with him. And Coach Schwartzberg is not happy with Ethan List right now whatsoever. This is going to be DRS ball. You'll see on the replay, the end of the replay, Miuchas not aware of how much time left. And with the DRS crowd, really hard to hear the sideline.
Englander. Thurm.
And he's not going to shoot that. Got to know your range, and Isaac Thurm knows exactly what he's good at. Not the greatest three-point shooter. I think he has a big speed advantage here against Hirsch if he wants to take him.
Saffer puts the ball on the deck. Thurm pulls up from the mid-range. No good, a little strong. Rebound on the floor. It's going, staying with DRS. Hit off Dan's leg.
There. One thing I admire about Isaac Thurm is that as soon as that ball went up, he missed it. He wasn't looking, admiring his shot. He ran right in for the defensive rebound, put a little bit of pressure on Dan. Goes off his knee. DRS another chance to cut it to 4 or 3.
It's Ivry. Lost it, but gets it back.
Oh, they think they're wide open. They missed him.
They're going to reset. It's Thurm now. Saffer wide open, not looking for it. Dubin.
You know he can shoot it.
Drives baseline. Good defense there by List.
A lot of time left on the shot clock. No reason to hurry.
Thurm pumps. It's Ivry. Head down to the hoop. Fail and one. Ari Ivry.
Who else but Ari Ivry? Beautiful take. Great call by the official. And Ari Ivry a chance. An excellent free throw shooter. A chance to cut this one to a one-possession game with 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go.
We would like to thank Chopsticks for being a proud Max Live sponsor. For the best Chinese food in Teaneck, you've got to go to Chopsticks. Head to chopsticksusa.com to order online. The link is in the description of this video. We got a one-possession game in the Max Stern Athletic Center.
Valley Torah going to feel a little bit of pressure. Remember, they're up by 14. You're seeing your lead dwindle slowly but surely. Puts a lot of game pressure on you.
Miuchas.
He's come up with some big shots, timely shots, time and time again throughout this tournament and today. See what he's got in the bag of tricks.
Paz. Cross court to Miuchas. Dan, that's a big triple. No good. Thurm's got the rebound. Almost poked away by Dan. Gives it up to Ivry.
List has his hands on him. That could easily be a foul.
Ivry. Calls for a screen. Crosses. Drives. Absorbs. Goes up with it. Gets fouled, and he'll have a couple chances at the charity stripe.
It's actually fortunate for Ivry. I think that's a good call by the official, but that could have been called on the floor about 5 other times before that. But Ari Ivry, once again, excellent free throw shooter. A chance to cut this to 2 or 1 at the stripe.
Stay tuned for the Clipped post-game show after the duration of this championship game. As the first shot is good, we're going to be interviewing the stars of the game from the winning team. You're not going to want to miss that. Timeout, Wolfpack.
Coach Schwartzberg wants to talk it over. He's seen his team blow what was originally a 14-point lead. Now it's down to 2, and Ari Ivry one more. True to life, we're asking for the orchestra to be quiet. They want to hear every word that Coach Stein has to say in that huddle. Bunch of the DRS fans listening in, giving some input. DRS known, a lot of kids in that school know their basketball. A lot of good insight that could be had from the crowd. But Coach Stein, the only man that's talking right now if you're a Wildcat.
Did you know that over the past 10 plus years, Camp Step It Up has helped over 60 kids play NCAA college hoops? And also they produced an NBA draft pick. Yam Madar got selected by the Boston Celtics, has been with Step It Up since he was 12 years old, and works privately with Yoga and Verdugo for years.
That's pretty crazy. Those statistics have been the talk of the town the last few days. Just want to give a couple shout outs. Shout out to Nathan Miller becoming an uncle today. That's very exciting. Big mazel tov to him. Also, we should give a shout out to social media manager of Max Live, Nathaniel Stern. If you don't like anything that's posted on social media, he's your guy to attack. If I had his number in front of me, I would read it out for everyone to text him. I'll have to pull it up.
Shout out Yosef Linzer as well and Libby Bentheim. But Ivry's got a second coming, and he's got it. It's a 1-point game.
I think they should take the points off the board for Ivry if he doesn't hit the rim on the free throw. If he does hit the rim on the free throw, excuse me.
Miyuchas. It's Sam.
See Valley Torah playing with a little bit less confidence than they were. 1-point lead. You're probably going to turn to your star, Johnny Dan, or at least run your offense through him.
Miyuchas has been so calm. Looks like nothing phases the kid. Dan.
5 on the clock. See if they know it.
Miyuchas with 4. Sidestep triple, falling away, no good. Shot clock violation.
Another excellent defensive position here by DRS. A chance to take the lead. This will be their first lead in a very long time since the first quarter. But chance to take the lead, and I don't know where else you're looking besides for Ari Ivry here. Kid's been clutch all tournament. He stepped up in the fourth quarter. He's got the last 5 for the Wildcats.
He's got Hirsch on him.
Yeah, I think he could take Hirsch if he wants him, and him forcing him right, probably not the best idea. He's a righty.
Rabibo on him now. Cross.
He's got the switch on the bigger Rabibo. I'd like to see him go back to him.
Dubin.
Good look for him.
Thuram pulls up from the free throw line, extended, no good. Rebound could be anyone's. It's the Wolfpacks. Ball almost stolen, and Dan's got it. Miyuchas will slow the pace down.
Yeah, just gonna milk this clock, get a good shot, run your sets. Valley Torah has not hit a 3 in a long time, but they keep shooting them.
It's Miyuchas now. Calls out a play, there's 13 on the shot clock. List thought about a 3. Now it's Miyuchas. Head down, drive. Kicks out the Hirsch, and that ball stolen. Englander's got it. Slows it down for Thuram. Ivry. Drives, scoop, finish. DRS up 1.
DRS back in front. There's a very pro DRS crowd. Listening it very loud. Valley Torah has yet to score this quarter. It was 42-36 end of the quarter. They need to get a bucket here to stop the bleeding. Not a good time to go on a 5-minute scoring drought, Charlie.
Absolutely not. And that's what DRS does. They feel that momentum and they tighten up defensively. Inside, nice spin. And up, no good. That'll be a foul. Rabibo will get a couple of chances at the free throw line.
I think it's a good call there by the official. Englander a little bit too in his face, but talk about pressure free throws here. Rabibo, decent free throw shooter. But this DRS crowd You have to assume he hears them. It's hard to
Absolutely.
block out that kind of noise.
Well, majority of the 5 towns is in the Max Stern Athletic Center right now.
And really the 5 towns is that smart.
First one goes ice cold from Rapibo, and we got ourselves a tie ball game.
And just remember, DRS is doing all of this with one of their best players, Isaac Solomon. He's been on the bench the entire game. He has 2 points. He scored at the beginning of the game, but Coach Stein pulled him after a minute and 20 seconds. A little bit early for this, but icing the free throw shooter in a tie game, never a bad strategy if you're Coach Stein.
All right, so we've talked about Ivry today, but it's Dan for Valley Torah, the best player on their team. What's he going to have to do down the stretch here to get himself going a little bit?
Yeah, so it's a little bit different if you're Dan, because DRS has been playing that 2-3 zone the entire game. So Dan, you can look for him in the zone, but it's not like you could just give it to him and isolate like DRS could in theory do with Ivry when they go man-to-man. But Dan, he's shot his 3-pointers early, but once again, in a zone, you have the ability to double, you have the ability to focus more attention on him, so he's going to have to be unselfish. You could run the offense through and maybe give him the ball, but Valley Torah's been very unselfish here today. DRS, on the other hand, we talked about this yesterday. Ivry, he just lets himself get into the game. He doesn't force anything in the first half. He sees everything's going. Fourth quarter, it's Ivry time. Last 7 points for the Wildcats. Big free throw here, though, for Rabibo.
Rabibo was good on the first. Same result in the second. Wolfpack back up 1.
They're stopping the game. A little bit of a ruckus in the DRS crowd. Security coming over.
You're going to try to get that figured out.
Looks like they're trying to kick someone out of the gym, potentially. Kamenetsky's going up there. See if we can get a shot of that. There it is.
Well, we'll see if that calms down the DRS crowd.
Yeah, I don't think that will.
Oh, I think someone spilt water. Someone threw water up because they're cleaning the court right now a little bit in front of the bench.
Okay, good eye, Charlie.
That's Ben Rose on the wipe. Put him in the stat sheet for that.
Yeah, glad we got Ben Rose some FaceTime right there. Ellie Rose watching next to Gabe Leifer. You never revealed to us your top 2 DRS players. Are those the 2? Ellie Rose and Gabe Leifer?
No, it's actually Gideon Valensky.
Okay.
And Gabe Leifer's number 1.
So Ellie Rose does not make the cut.
Well,
Josh was over Ellie Rose.
I had Josh Hurt at 4, Ellie Rose at 3. Jack Stepner, though, of course, took down a majority of those kids by himself. 4 Frisch.
Sounds like a little bit of a flex. Where'd you go to high school again?
I didn't go to high school.
Homeschooled.
Homeschooled.
Okay. Interesting.
3:14 on the clock in the 4th quarter of the Tier 1 championship game here in a packed Max Stern Athletic Center on a Monday afternoon.
Yeah, I hate to do this to SJ, by the way, but shout out to Natan Sredny, one of the Max Live best sideline reporters of all time. SJ, that's probably top 2 right there, Natan Sredny and SJ Tannenbaum. Akiva Urban's making a push. It's a little early on in his career, though. That's a really close, tightly defended inbounds pass there by Daniel Paz, not giving him any space.
Thurm's got it. Englander picks up his dribble, gives it to Ivry. Ivry on the move, fouled. He'll get 2 shots.
And once again, Valley Torah is going to have to focus more attention on Ivry. I mean, it's very clear that DRS is looking for him at this point, and he could finish to the right, he could finish left. Great cut there. It's a good call. It's on Ethan List. It should be his 3rd. It is. And now Ivry once again. Excellent free throw. Rabibo hit 2 on one end. Clutch shots. Now Ivry a chance to tie to take the lead as well.
First one no good. You don't see that too often.
Yeah, you don't see that too often. He's right. Ivry an extra free throw. That's his first miss of the day. But still a chance to tie this game with 3:04 to go. Massive free throw here for Ari Ivry.
And Lightning strikes twice. Ivry goes 0 for 2.
You don't see that every day. Ivry 0 for 2. Valley Torah chance to extend their lead.
Cross-court pass.
The Valley Torah is leading very dangerously with all these skip passes today. You can see Isaac Thurm intercepting one of those and taking it back the other way for 2 points.
Miyuchas poked away by Ivry. He's got a fast break. Dan on the chase. Blocks him off the backboard. The athleticism. Miyuchas the other way. A three from Paz. He got it. He got it.
I think we might have just seen the LeBlanc part 2, and then Kyrie Irving on the other end.
Dan with the steal. He'll finish.
DRS needs a timeout.
Timeout, DRS. Ryan Terrell on the court. Valley Torah cannot contain themselves. What a turnaround.
What a turn of events. You'll see on the replay here, Ari, excellent play, but Johnny Dan chasing him down off the backboard. Clean block, another angle here. All ball off the backboard, and on the other end, Daniel Paz. Big shot. Puts Valley Torah up by 4, and then the ensuing steal by Johnny Dan, and we have a 6-point game. Everyone thought Ivry was going in for the Wildcat lead. Next thing you know, you're down 6. What a play.
And exhale.
A lot of time to go in this game, but what a play there by Johnny Dan.
And if you weren't entertained before, you sure are now. 6-point game. Johnny Dan, the athleticism. Man, oh man, it's March. It's Sarachek. It can't get much better than this.
I was thinking when I saw Dan was going to chase him down, I was like, is he going to have enough speed to get there? Very impressive to get up there with Ivry. And that would, think about it, that would have been DRS in the lead, 45-44. Next thing you know, you're down 6. But Wildcat basketball, there's a lot of time to go. DRS has shown their ability to come back in games before. And of course, don't forget that these teams still have to close it out at the free throw line. Always hard to do, especially with a potential Tier 1 championship on the line. If you're DRS, I think you go to what got you back to this point. You go Ivry. He'll make a play. He'll pass. But I think people are going to be talking about that Johnny Dan block for a very long time.
My goodness. And Paz on the other end hits the big time 3. Wow. And the fans of Valley Torah during that little run rival DRS with the noise that they made. The gym is a little stunned right now.
Yeah, I think everyone thought DRS had Valley Torah a little bit on the ropes. But that little 5-0 run, what a sequence. Once again, DRS with the ball. A lot of time remaining in this game, especially with the shot clock. Valley Torah still in their press. Well, let's see who's going to step up here for the Wildcats. You got to assume they're going to give Ivry an opportunity to do something.
It's Thurm. Dubin crosses the timeline. DRS will set up in the half court.
Ivry's hit some clutch shots all tournament. They're going to try to get him off the screen here.
It's a double. Someone should be open. Wolfpack do well. Thurm.
No need to rush if you're DRS. A lot of time left on the shot, a lot of time left in this game.
That's a deep for Dubin. No good. Right for a big time rebound and finish.
Moves Paz out of the way with that big body. And it's back to a 4-point game. No need to foul if you're DRS. Just play strong defense. A lot of time left. And once again, DRS can be a little bit aggressive.
A foul called there on Dubin.
That's going to be his 4th. That's a big call. It could have been a steal going the other way. DRS, one more foul to give, so you can once again be a little bit more aggressive without worrying about what happens. And Coach Schwartzberg holds up another sign. This one says 10 with 2 ends, maybe an allusion to Tennessee?
Maybe. It's Dan. Miyuchas. List. That ball almost thrown away. Miyuchas has got it. List. 15 on the clock.
3-pointer here would make it a 3-possession game. That could be huge. They're going to look for it.
Paz is open. Can he do it again? Yes, he can.
That's a massive shot by Paz. He's hit 2 of the biggest shots of his life in the last 2 minutes. That could be the early dagger here for Valley Torah.
Dubin. Ivry poked away by number 14, Rabibo.
Talk about your supporting cast stepping up. Paz hits one from both corners. Great passing. You gotta trust all your players on the court. And Daniel Paz hits a massive three once again.
Safra. It's Thurm. They're trying to get it to Ivry.
Back door.
Now they got him. Inside. Layup doesn't go. Rebound is fought for. Wolfpack got it. Cross-court pass. Dangerous.
DRS is gonna have to foul though.
It's Dan.
Once again, DRS has to foul. Don't have enough time to play this one out. Dubin has 4 fouls. He doesn't want to foul.
Dan. Less than 30 on the clock. They're just going to hold it.
I'm not sure what. I think everyone's a little bit confused.
And finally, Thurm takes the foul. But a lot of time ran off the clock, and Valley Torah starting to believe.
There's not a lot of time left, and DRS let 25 seconds come off that clock. Valuable, precious seconds. Coach Schwartzberg barking out orders, and now a timeout for Coach Stein.
Timeout DRS, 7-point game. Could be the first time Valley Torah ever wins a Tier 1 Sarachek championship, and the crowd was just chanting, "Curse is broken." Let's hope they didn't jinx it for their sake.
Yeah, there's not a lot of time left, but still plenty of time, especially if 3 1-and-1s ahead of you. Still got to hit your free throws. DRS can score in a hurry. But let's just talk about the momentum-changing play of the game. Johnny Dan's block on Ari Ivry. 2 best players going head-to-head. And then after that, Daniel Paz taking over 2 massive three-pointers to put this game on ice.
It's too reminiscent of Golden State versus the Cavs. LeBron's block on one hand, Kyrie's 3 on the other end.
Yeah, it was the same exact thing. Big turning point in the game. I think when people look back at this game, that's going to be the sequence that really identifies it. Like you said, LeBron on one end, Kyrie on the other end. In this instance, Dan on one end, Paz on the other. Valley Torah, the job is not done yet. You still got to get the ball in bounds. You still got to hit your free throws. But they're 23 seconds away.
Ball inbounded. Bebo's got it, and he's fouled by Ivry.
So step 1 is complete. Get the ball in bounds. Rebibo hit 2 big free throws a few minutes ago to put Valley Torah back in the lead when DRS first got it, but nothing like a 1-and-1. A lot more pressure on these. And more importantly for DRS, I'm a little bit surprised they only have 3 guys there for the rebound. They've had a hard time boxing out all game. I don't think this is the smartest strategy. Third coming back in late.
First shot good.
Doesn't matter though. Hits his first free throw. He's now 3 for 3 in the game.
With Bebo to make it a 9-point game. Ooh, I don't know if that's allowed.
I don't think so.
No good on the second shot, and it's called. Thurm was late getting out of the free throw area.
Yeah, and that's going to make things even worse for DRS. Would have gotten the rebound. Very often when you see someone violate, the shooter usually makes him pay at the line. The next chance they get, we'll see what Rebibo's made of here. Still officially 3 for 3 at the line.
Second shot. No good. Safra's got the board. Ivry looking to push.
Small opening for DRS.
The deep 3 from Ivry. No good. Lifer on the rebound. Gets fouled. He'll get a couple shots. Ivry a little ambitious. Him and Isaac Thurm exchanging big hugs.
Now, Drew Lifer, don't discount these free throws. If he makes both, we're down to 2-possession game. Once again, Valley Torah still has to have go through one more 1-and-1. And with DRS's press, you never know how hard it's going to be to inbound the ball.
The You Are Handsome chants coming from the Valley Torah crowd. Interesting strategy.
Gabe Lifer smiling in the section.
First free throw, no good.
I think the only chance you had really is to miss this one on purpose and get a rebound, but with Valley Torah's size and rebounding prowess, very difficult to do.
Second shot, no good. Dan's got the board. He'll be fouled right away by Lifer. And Valley Torah so close, on the cusp of their first Sarachek championship.
There you can see the crowd. I think they're soaking it in. It's really starting to hit them that they're really 12 seconds away. A very prideful basketball school. They're always in the top few in the rankings in Sarachek. Never been able to seal the deal, and now some of the bench players getting in now.
First free throw good. Checking in.
Josh Margarefta.
Josh Margarefta, that's a name.
That's a good one.
Paz leaves the court.
Look at that embrace with Coach Schwartzberg. What does that tell you? That says a lot. Coach Schwartzberg saying, thank you very much for those 2 3-pointers. I owe you one.
Second free throw good from Dan. Thurm goes fast. Nice little crossover. He's going to pull a 3. That's short. Leifer on the rebound, out of bounds. 3 seconds left, and that's just a formality at this point. And Valley Torah ready to storm this court. Clock will run out. And from the Valley to the Heights, Valley Torah, Tier 1 champions. What a game. What a tournament. Valley Torah takes this one 55-45. We've got the Clip post-game show coming up next after the break. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back into the Max Stern Athletic Center, which has just been the site of one of the most exciting championship games we've seen in recent history here in the Sarachek tournament. Final score once again, Valley Torah, almost said y'all having Valley Torah, their first time winning. 55 DRS 45. And this is the Clipped post-game show. Proud sponsor of 2021 MLB draft pick Ellie Kligman. Show who you are and no compromises. And let's send it down to S.J. Tannenbaum, standing by with some of the players on the championship-winning Wolfpack. S.J.
Thank you guys.
I just want to say shout out Rabbi Roche. Let's go. Shout out Rabbi Roche. Let's go.
As you can see, these guys are very, very full of emotion.
I'm not coming to D&M class for the rest of the year. Hold on. Guys.
Guys, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one question, then you go party. How does it feel? Johnny, you got injured, bloody nose. Namias clutch, 3-point shots all night. Your whole team together, getting the first ever Sarachek victory in Valley Torah history. How does it feel?
Feels great. Everyone doubted us, but we got to win, and we got it. Let's go. It feels amazing. I dreamed of this moment. I dreamed of this. Everyone doubted us. I'm just so happy. I never thought I would say this, but 2022, Valley Torah champion!
And look how much it means.
Hey!
But we still got more.
Do you guys have anyone you want to give shout outs to back in LA?
SJ having a hard time controlling the static.
Rabbi Roche, we love you. We love you. We love you, Rabbi Roche. Sarah, please. I have one thing to tell you. The journey continues. The journey is complete. Yeah! Oh yeah.
And I think that will do it from SJ. A bunch of very excited high school students, Valley Torah students from present and past. So joyous. Their first ever Tier 1 championship win.
Yeah, they couldn't do it with Ryan Terrell, couldn't do it with Jack Terrell, couldn't do it with Max Leibowitz. But Johnny Dan and the boys are bringing the trophy back to Los Angeles, not for Shalhevet, or Eula, I should say. Staying in Los Angeles, the trophy's staying in Los Angeles for the third straight year.
What a game. What a tournament. Thank you so much to everyone who helped out this whole entire time behind the scenes. I know, Zach, this is actually your last time announcing for Max Live. Akiva Poppers, this is his last game being the producer.
And he'll join us in the booth hopefully shortly.
And we're going to send it down to SJ Tannenbaum standing by with Jack Terrell, who started a little early.
Jack Terrell. Jack, what thoughts are going through your head right now as Valley Torah gets the first Sarachek championship in school history?
I got a few words. Never underestimate the heart of a champion!
And Max Live does not incur any cost that you may have just had from losing an eardrum. Jack Terrell, very excited.
Back there, it was pretty wild.
We're going to have SJ keep on looking around for more interviews. What a game, and we're joined in the booth right now by the face, the head, the president, whatever you want to call it, of Max Live, Akiva Poppers. Akiva, this was your last game. It was a great game. What are your thoughts on the game? And then what are your thoughts on your time as the head of Max Live?
Wow, what a game and what a tournament. Unbelievable tournament. The comebacks, the upsets, the last second heroics. That block by Johnny Dan. Oh my goodness. Wow. I mean, what a way to cap it off.
Absolutely.
Really, what a way to cap it off. And I hope we brought a very enjoyable experience to all the viewers at home.
Yeah, I'm sure they enjoyed listening to Charlie. But Akiva, tell us a little about what's the future look like for Max Live. What's gonna happen? Tell us a little about what you got cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah, we've got plans in terms of who is going to take over. They're not public yet, so I'm not going to say them yet publicly. But we do have plans in place, and we will be back better than ever next year. So don't worry about that. It'll be tough to leave, but we'll be back better than ever.
Absolutely. We're going to get back to you, I think. We're going to send it down right now to the award ceremony.
Charlie, who do you think's going to win MVP here?
I don't know. But I think his last name starts with a D.
Could be anyone. Doncic, Durant. I thought Jeremy Miller got snubbed from the Tier 2 MVP.
I mean, there have been rumblings about him.
Yeah, I mean, Jeremy Miller, true point guard for a moment, is a moment these kids are going to take with them the rest of their lives.
A packed Max Stone Athletic Center. Laurel Terrell beaming with joy and pride for Valley Torah. What a game, what a tournament. I lost my voice.
You lost your voice before the game began, but
I lost my voice so long ago.
We're going to hear about our all-tournament team, but like you said before, I don't think there's much doubt in this gym who the tournament MVP is going to be. And for the Wolfpack, it starts and ends with Johnny Dan. That block, the block heard around the heights.
Nice.
Going to be talked about for years to come. Probably will make the Sarachek promo in the future years.
Absolutely. Got to copyright that right now.
Probably get that on a picture outside the Max Stone Athletic Center. Hearing shout outs from, the award ceremony, each team receiving an all-star on the all-tournament team, so just hearing about who made the all-tournament team from each school.
So much talent in this tournament. Everyone fought so hard.
This is the culmination of Jewish basketball. 24 teams, 24 of the best teams in the country. I think Akiva Poppers, he'll correct me, he's on, like he said, every team in this tournament -2 was receiving votes in the Jewish Hoops America Top 25 or was in the Jewish Hoops America Top 25.
And the two teams which weren't receiving votes, Makor Chaim, who upset Eula, and Mesivta, who we know what they did.
Right, so a lot of talent in this tournament, even if it's not appreciated. Some of the best teams in the country, obviously. We're going to have some of the best players in the country as well. And don't forget some of the best coaches in the country, of course, as well. Coach Schwartzberg is a long time coming for him.
Ben Haber got the award for Frisch.
I wonder why you decided to just randomly say that one.
He's a good guy.
Sure.
Great guy, actually.
Sure he is.
And Ben Winters for Hebrew Academy.
Ben Winters, great guy. Gave me a point as I was walking up to the booth before the game. I guess he knows who I am. I guess I know who he is.
Yes. Seems like a majority of players in this tournament have received an award at this point.
Good. I actually threw out my participation trophies in my house a few years ago. I got a little bit fed up with them, but whatever makes the kids happy these days. Banish, of course, for Yavne, keying the upset over Frisch on Thursday. No reason to mention that, obviously.
No reason to mention that. Alex Zakheim still dropped someone.
But he missed the shot.
Still one of the filthiest crosses I've ever seen.
It was very nice. I would agree. Is it a hot take to say JJ Zakheim is better at basketball?
I don't want to get myself in trouble. They're all great, all the Zakheims.
I know that's not going to come back to bite me. I don't think I'm going to be receiving a text from JJ anytime soon.
Obviously, Max playing at Bryant right now.
Sure. Lost in the first 4 to Wright State. Would have gotten in the game, but I heard he redshirted.
He redshirted,
so
yeah.
I'm sure he would have been starting though.
Absolutely. All the Zakheims, great basketball players. And you see Ryan Terrell with Valley Torah, obviously an alumni.
It's pretty good. Come on board to coach for 4 days.
Absolutely.
Get yourself a championship. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Do announcers get championship trophies?
I mean, we were talking about that. I wanted a piece of the net for the Skyline Championship. Never received that. Coach Steinmetz took home more than half the net. I was very upset about that.
You got drawstring bags, though. Can't be drawstring.
I didn't get a drawstring bag.
Yeah, I actually never received that either.
We got a couple in the control room.
Oh, well, maybe I'll just stop
that.
by and take one.
Yeah.
All right.
What a game.
That was a crazy game. What else do you expect? Everyone comes out to the Max Stern Athletic Center. You expect the best. Place is rocking. When this place is at full capacity, I feel like it rarely disappoints.
Absolutely.
It's either going to be a close game or you're going to see some missed layup / no-look alley-oop pass, something like that.
Let's not go over the top. This was 70% capacity. You don't want to know what 100% looks like.
Yeah, that's what they've been saying. I think the only way this place ever hits 100% capacity is when we add chairs all around the track.
I'd say that was the loosest of 70% capacity.
Yeah, this in the Wesleyan game, they've been talking about 70% capacity. I don't know why we still do 70% capacity, considering bigger stadiums have more, but I'm not a politician.
No.
I'm from New Jersey. I don't know anything about New York politics. Love me some Phil Murphy. I could say whatever I want at this point. Anyway, it's my last broadcast.
Yeah, why not? On that note, actually, Zach, it's been a pleasure announcing with you.
Yeah, Charlie, likewise. Always nice to have a good play-by-play guy leading the way, running the show. Makes me feel a lot more comfortable. Calms the nerves. You know how nervous I get pregame.
Yeah, you don't eat for at least 4 hours.
I fast for hours.
I think they're going to be announcing the MVP soon.
Hopefully soon. I do have a midterm in 19 minutes that I'm not prepared for. Hope you heard that one, Professor Crawford. Hope you're watching.
Was it accounting?
Advanced accounting, yeah. Hopefully we pull off a decent grade.
Isaac Salmon's got an award.
As he should.
Yeah, fought hard. Even played in the last game.
He battled through the beginning of this game for the first minute and a half, and then Coach Steiner, Isaac Salmon, or both just realized, just couldn't give it a go. I think you actually mentioned it yesterday. You said he's going to be able to play through this game yesterday.
I did say that.
Through adrenaline. I mean, I'm just going to give credit where credit's due, Charlie.
I forgot about that. I said that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm here for. But you did mention yesterday, you said he's going to be able to play through this game through adrenaline. He's not going to play tomorrow.
MVP about to be given out.
No surprises there. Johnny, Dan the man.
Nice.
Block heard around the heights. Get him a poster. Frame that one in his room. I hope he shows everyone on his flight tonight that play. Yeah. I hope everyone on the flight has seen that one.
I hope they're playing it. I hope that's the movie that they're playing.
I don't think they do that anymore. I think everyone gets to pick their own movie at this
so
point.
you shouldn't on this flight home. It should only be that play on repeat. So what is it, a 6-hour flight to LA?
It's not close. Hopefully they just got over their jet lag for today's game.
We have a very special guest. Rav Stolberger from Valley Torah. SJ's about to interview him. Just getting the camera set. SJ standing by with Rav Stolberger. SJ?
Thank you so much, Charlie. I'm here with Rabbi Avram Stolberger, the Rosh Yeshiva for Valley Torah. Rosh Yeshiva, your son Yosef came over to me before and said that you've been Rosh Yeshiva for 36 years.
But we can't hear
You've been waiting for this moment for over 30 years. Tell me what's going through your head right now.
Well, just proud of the guys. They,
Maybe.
we had many great teams. This was a very special
How's it
team.
feel?
We
First
knew that they were
championship,
capable of
32
doing
years,
special
been a very
things,
long
but
time.
the camaraderie, the achdus, the love they have for one another led them to this achievement, I believe. And we're all, I mean, this is like 30-year legacy of graduates, of players, of a community that has always been behind Valley Torah, and they're all celebrating. The amount of texts I'm getting from all over the world from people who went to Valley Torah, who've been cheering for Valley Torah, it's very incredible. So it's a special moment for a lot of people, and because they work so hard all year to make this happen.
Very nice.
Any special shout-outs
What
you
do
want
you
to
think
send
of my
anyone
suit,
watching
Rob?
back in LA, around the
Put a lot of
world?
time and effort into
Of course,
my
Rabbi
suits.
Roush should definitely get a shout out because he's been a special fan for many years. People have believed that there was a curse actually involved in Valley Torah never winning. We never believed in that, of course. But Baruch Hashem, so many people, but certainly all the rabbis and all the people who've been with us for literally decades and have been cheering on Valley Torah, the entire staff. These are people who are really very, very happy right now for the kids in their accomplishments. So shout out to all of them because we feel your energy, and all of the graduates and all of the fans over the years literally propelled this team. They literally were playing for all of them because they knew they were capable of doing something special, and I think that sense of connection to everybody all over the world really propelled them to do something very special. Those 30 seconds were the most incredible 30 seconds you're probably ever going to see in a basketball game. It was just such drama. You got to give credit to DRS where they came back. They never, and we could have folded at that point. We're down by 1. We had a 10-point lead, and we just Chaz Hashem. Amazing stuff.
Thank you so much for the time, Rabbi. Congratulations on the victory.
Great job that you guys do. Thanks to Max Live.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Rabbi Avram Stolberger, Rosh Yeshiva, Valley Torah for over 30 years, waiting for this moment. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thanks, SJ. Thanks, Rav.
Yeah, Chazdei Hashem is correct.
I hope we weren't speaking over them for a majority of that interview.
But if we were,
we apologize. But such excitement, such pride, as the Rav should have. His team fought hard, played well with good mitos throughout the whole tournament. And now I'm sitting next to two legends, obviously, in the booth, in Akiva Poppers and Zach Tuckman. And I know it's both your guys' last game. Any final thoughts to close us out here for Sarachek and for great careers as Max Live employees? Zach, let's start with you.
Yeah, I mean, I really just appreciate the opportunity. Oh, we're going to face the camera?
Yeah, it's going to get some airtime.
I'm a little bit camera shy, but all right, we're getting organized. It doesn't matter. But I just want to thank everyone for the opportunity. I mean, I had a lot of fun doing it, of course, with all my colleagues. I've done it with Daniel Malul, Charlie Bentheim, David Schwartzman, and, of course, Yoshua Siegel. I think those are the only 4 I've ever done it with. And this past week, Akiva Earlbaum, but it's really been a lot of fun. If this is the end, I'm sure it is. My dad wants me to work at PwC instead, but it's been a great ride. And thank you, Poppers, for giving me the opportunity. You do an excellent job, and it's nice to see the growth that Max Live's had in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I would add to that, this tournament we had over 75 people working behind the scenes, people you don't see, to put together 30 broadcasts over the course of 5 days. I think we got about 2 hours of sleep combined, and look what comes out of it. A tremendous production that everyone loves watching. It's been an honor to have you guys. It's been great to have all the guys behind the scenes working to put together what is broadly considered not only now the best broadcast in Division III, but now the best broadcast in high school basketball in the country. And it's an honor to bring to the Jewish people such a high-quality broadcast for everyone to enjoy. I said this sort of stuff during the Hopkins game, but I'll bring it in now again. I'd like to thank my predecessor, David Schwartzman, all the Max Live staff who worked for Max Live over the course of both the tournament and the last several years. We could not have done it without all the behind-the-scenes people. That's what makes us special. The fact that we're 100% student-run, we don't have a budget or anything. We bring in all the revenue that we can ourselves and put together this. And yeah, I think people see it. I hope people enjoy it, and it's a pleasure and an honor. So thank you guys, and yeah, wow, what a tournament. What a few years it's been.
What a game. Kiva, Tuckman, SJ, is this your last game as well? So SJ, hopefully we'll be back next year.
With some new suits,
With some new suits. But again, can't thank you guys both enough. It was a great tournament. Valley Torah taking home the Tier 1 championship in a game that will be remembered for a very long time. For for Zach Tuckman. Charlie Bentham is my name. For Zach Tuckman, Akiva Poppers, everyone behind the scenes, SJ Tannenbaum.
Wouldn't mind being Charlie Bentham for a few hours.
I'm Charlie Bentham saying thank you for joining us and have a great rest of your day.